is reset. The mission is go. I looked at the rear view, saw the damage I had done. Realized the person staring back was nowhere near the one. The baggage was too heavy, the debt was overdue. This ain't a turning point, this is a breaking through. I wiped the slate clean, changed the access codes to all the past is dead weight. I refuse to let it crawl. The decision hits like thunder, a shift in the magnetic pull. I took back the control and I finally made me whole.
The air is changing now, the pressure starts to ease.
The future is wide open, sailing on the new breeze.
This is the 0 hour, the moment of the launch. The quiet from command that makes the spirit staunch. I burn the old map out through the compass far away. I'm walking toward a version of myself that starts today.
The doubters are still sleeping, whispering the doubt they hold. But the currency of effort is worth more than all their gold. They wanna see you stumble, they wanna see you fail. But the noise is just background to the engine on a rail. I don't need their permission, I don't need their applause. I built a new momentum, following my own new law. I see the road ascending step by step, no looking down. I'm shedding all the baggage of the old broken town.
The 0 hour, the moment of the launch. The quiet from command that makes the spirit staunch. I burn the old map out through the compass far away. I'm walking toward a version of myself that starts today. Hour, the moment of the launch. The quiet from command that makes the spirit staunch. I burn the old map out through the compass far away. I'm walking toward a version of myself that starts today.
There is no halfway, no pause button, no retreat. If you wanna own the summit, you have to embrace the heat. This is where the excuses die and the true self gets born. I'm ready for the future, ready for the new dawn.
This is the 0 hour, the moment of the launch. The quiet from command that makes the spirit staunch. I burn the old map out through the compass far away. I'm walking toward a version of myself that starts today. 0 hour, the moment of the launch. The quiet from command that makes the spirit staunch. I burn the old map out through the compass far away. I'm walking toward a version of myself that starts today.
The focus is clear, the breakthrough is now. I remember darkness, the walls that were too tall. The whisper voice that told me I was destined just to fall. But the fear was the fuel, the doubt became the drive. I had to silence every critic just to feel completely alive. I cut the anchors loose, the habits that were holding me. Now the sky's a feeling and the vision is finally free. You gotta fight the gravity to realize your true ascent. This victory is earned, this energy is spent.
The moment is here, the universe is aligned, leaving all the heavy chains of yesterday behind.
You found a light you made inside a storm you weathered. This is the moment where the power comes together. Every step you doubted was a step toward the edge. Now you're taking back the space, standing on a high ledge, high ledge, high ledge, high ledge. I see the people watching, the ones who didn't believe, but their approval is a currency that I don't need receive. I'm walking in the sunlight, built from the shadows, cast a version of myself that was broken. Is finally in the past, the foundation is solid, the work is undeniable, the momentum is unstoppable, the reward is reliable. They wanna share the glory, but they didn't share the grind. The blueprint for the future is printed in my mind.
You found the light you made inside the stormy weather. This is the moment where the power comes together. Every step you doubted was a step toward the edge. Now you're taking back the space, standing on the high ledge.
This is the result of every time you refuse to quit. Every hour spent in silence, every failure overcome. The world belongs to the ones who kept showing up. You found the light you made inside the storm you weathered. This is the moment where the power comes together. Every step you doubted was a step toward the edge. Now you're taking back the space, standing on a high ledge. This is the moment where it's all come together. Taking back the space. Taking back the space, standing on a high ledge. You found the light you
The chain is broken. The air is clear. I looked around the table and realized who was draining the supply. The conversation's empty, always ready with a lie. They love to see you struggle, they hate to see you ascend. The critics on the sideline who never played a game to win. I did the inventory, took the loss and closed the books. The fastest way to rise is to change the way you look. You gotta lose the dead weight to make the final vertical leap. Shed the toxic history that you were meant to keep.
No time for the drama, no time for the cheap defeat. Gotta burn the old foundation to make the future sweet.
Shed the weight now, let the pressure fall away. The heavy chains you carry don't belong to you today.
I found a frequency that finally sets me free.
Cutting every anchor, achieving velocity. Start ringing once the value was no longer theirs. They showed their true condition, caught up in their own snares. I don't need the validation of the people stuck behind. The destination's brighter than anything they left to find. I found a clean new orbit where the effort is returned. Every single lesson is a lesson that I finally earned. I seal the whole doorway, locking out the noise, yeah. I found my true intention, ignoring that false choice. Shed the weight now, let the pressure fall away. Velocity.
I found a frequency that finally sets me free.
Cutting every anchor, achieving velocity. Your circle doesn't define your ceiling. It defines your current effort. When they refuse to climb with you, they are the weight. You have permission to walk away.
Shed the weight now, let the pressure fall away. The heavy chains you carry don't belong to you today. I found a frequency that finally sets me free.
Cutting every anchor, achieving velocity. Shed the weight now, let the pressure fall away. The heavy chains you carry don't belong to you today.
I found a frequency that finally sets me free.
Cutting every anchor, achieving velocity. Shed the weight now. Achieving velocity. We are free. We are free.
The vision is deep. The plan is set. Yeah, they call it foolish hope, they call it living in the clouds. They can't perceive the structure beneath the anxious crowd. They see the empty space, I see the steel frame rise. The blueprint for the future reflected in my eyes. I'm working in the darkness where the criticism can't land. Building the foundation with my own determined hand. If they don't understand the process, don't waste time explaining why. I trust the unseen path that guides me to the sky.
The only sound is my breath and the rhythm of the word, leaving all all the petty doubt in the emotional murder.
I'm reading the unseen blueprint, the code inside the core, building something massive they can never ask for. It's the faith that fuels the fire in the chest, passing every trial, executing the final test. Hey. They look for instant results, a finish line today, but the ultimate achievement demands a long delay. I'm stacking every habit, compounding every gain, turning quiet consistency into unstoppable rain. The small daily effort is the secret that they miss. The pathway to the summit is marked by the sacrifice. Don't let the noise derail the focus that you own. The greatest strength you'll ever find is always fought alone. I'm reading the unseen blueprint, the code inside the core, building something massive they can never ask for. It's the faith that fuels the fire in the chest, passing every trial, executing the final test. I'm reading the unseen blueprint, the code inside the core, building something massive they can never ask for. It's the faith that fuels the fire in the chest, passing every trial, executing the final test. The true test is not when the world is watching. The true test is when you're alone, when you trust the plan you created and you follow it to the letter. That's the moment the blueprint becomes reality. I'm reading the unseen blueprint, the code inside the core, building something massive they can never ask for. It's the faith that fuels the fire in the chest, passing every trial, executing the final test. I'm reading the unseen blueprint, the code inside the core, building something massive they can never ask for. It's the faith that fuels the fire in the fight on the wilderness. Every trial, executing the final test.
It's locked. The patch is installed.
The market crashed hard, the deadline came and went. That investment I believed in every single dollar spent. Felt the weight of the failure, that cold night in the gut. But you can't learn the summit if you never climb the rut. They watch you when you fall, waiting for the final quit. But the only true mistake is when you never make a hit. It's not about the punch that lands and puts you on your knee. It's about the speed you stand up and shout, look at me! The critics start to cheer, but I don't hear the noise they make. I found the only lesson in the chances that I had to take.
I execute the bounce back code, faster than the fall. Failure is just data ready for the next wall. I found the strength in breaking, the resolve in the sting. The rhythm of the struggle is the song I always sing.
I analyze the damage, located all the weak spots, rebuilt the entire system, knowing all they hot shots. The path of light is messy, it's never clean and straight. You gotta risk the collapse to master your own fate. I took the lesson home, let the arrogance subside. The next iteration launches with nowhere left to hide. I see the second chance when they only see the end. I am my own defense, my own reliable friend. I
execute the bounce back code, faster than the fall. Failure is just data ready for the next wall. I found the strength in breaking, the resolve in the sting. The rhythm of the struggle is the song I always sing. I execute the bounce back code, faster than the fall. Execute the bounce back code, faster than the fall.
They don't understand that every time you get knocked down, you get stronger. The ground is just a temporary place to gather your force. The real power is in the immediate recovery.
I execute the bounce back code, faster than the fall. Failure is just data ready for the next wall. I found the strength in break, the resolve in the sting. The rhythm of the struggle is the song I always sing. I execute the bounce back code. Failure is just data ready for the next wall. The rhythm of the struggle is the song I always sing. The rhythm of the struggle is the song I always sing.
The climb is over. The crown is worn. I stand where the air is thin, where the noise can't reach the top. The view is panoramic, this is where the motion stops. They used to call it luck, they used to call it chance. They never saw the long nights, the lonely driven dance. I mastered the material, I own the entire lane. I am the final authority, shedding all the pain. The blueprint is finished, the structure is complete. I took back the entire field and accepted no defeat.
There's nowhere left to climb, no higher place to be. The power is internal, the power is in me, yeah.
This is the final apex, the summit I achieve, the overwhelming outcome that I always believe.
I am the author of the story, the owner of the throne. I earned the right to silence, standing here alone.
I control the conversation, I dictate the entire flow. I spent the years preparing for the seed that had to grow. They asked me for the secret, they want the simple key, but the answer is too heavy for a lazy mind to see. The rules that held me down are the rules that I replaced. Every single minute of the past was never ever wasted. This the silence speaks the loudest when the confidence is high. I look down at the world now from my mountain in the sky.
This is the final apex, the summit I achieve, the overwhelming outcome that I always believe.
I am the author of the story, the owner of the throne. I earned the right to silence,
Standing here alone.
The true reward isn't the trophy, it's the knowledge that you did it. That you followed the path you drew and executed the vision. The authority you hold now cannot be given away.
This is the final apex, the summit I achieve, the overwhelming outcome that I always believed.
I am the author of the story, the owner of the throne. I earned the right to silence,
Standing here alone. This is the final apex, the summit I achieve, the overwhelming outcome that I always believed.
I am the author of the story, the owner of the throne. I earned the right to silence,
Standing here alone.
We are here. We are here. This is the final apex. The light is here. The message remains.
I look back at the trail, a ribbon of fading pain. Every single struggle was a necessary rain. The shadows of memory, the darkness is dissolved. The final question answered, the mystery solved. I stand here now, not just for the win I finally found, but to send the signal back to those stuck on the lower ground. The power isn't in the summit, it's in the echo of the climb, leaving every single lesson written clearly in the time. The journey never ends, it only shifts the view. Now I stand as proof of what dedication did do. These are the echoes of the climb, a rhythm that remains, shaking the foundation, breaking all the old chains. Let critics tell you where your final ceiling lies. The limits that you carry are just clouds inside your eyes. I paid the price in silence. I did the work unseen. Now the blueprint is available, powered by the pure machine. Take the core lesson. The failure is the teacher. The true reward is freedom. Becoming your own preacher. Your path of light is waiting. The moment is right now. You gotta claim the future. With the self-determined vow.
These are the echoes of the climb, a rhythm that remains, shaking the foundation, breaking all the old chains. Let the story ring out, let the inspiration flow. If I found the strength to make it, then I already know you can go. You can go.
The journey is yours. The light is within you. You have the blueprint. You know the bounce back code. Go make your own apex. Go leave your own echo.
These are the echoes of the climb, a rhythm that remains, shaking the foundation, breaking all the old chains. Let the story ring out, let the inspiration flow. If I found the strength to make it, then I already know you can go. These are the echoes of the climb. These are the ring. If I found the strength to make it, then I already know you can go. You can go.
You made the climb alone, you executed the hardest part. Now send the signal down to those who need a solid start. Success isn't final if you hold the map inside. You gotta light the pathway, gotta give them room to ride. We share the tools now, we share the hard-won game. The true reward of power is dissolving all the pain. The rising tide is coming, lifting all the ships we see. My victory is amplified when you achieve your liberty.
The network is alive now, the energy is immense. We move beyond the struggle and the share recompense. This is a network effect, the unity we found, the strength in every signal, reaching across the ground. We don't leave the builder standing on the lower wall. We rise and multiply, refusing to let anyone fall.
Remember the isolation, the quiet fear we held, the need for just one anchor when the story got compelled. Now you are that compass, you are that guiding hand, building a new foundation on this motivated land. The knowledge is currency, man, only to be shared. Passing on the code to show the next one that we can. They say the top is lonely, but we redefine the view. It's crowded with the strong ones who fought and follow through.
This is the network effect, the unity we found, the strength in every signal, reaching across the ground. We don't leave the builders standing on the lower wall. We rise and multiply, refusing to let anyone fall.
The path to light is never fully walk alone. The moment you reach the top, your job is to extend your hand. Your greatest achievement is the person you inspire. Yeah.
This is the network reflect, the unity we found, the strength in every signal, reaching across the ground.